Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock at, and this series is the Dark Side. So if you're new to the channel, if you want to follow my series, this is going to be an ongoing series where I'm in my car and I got the dark lighting, the worst lighting in the whole cannabis industry with the best info, says Sheldon Snow. I really appreciate that comment. Look, I try to have better lighting, but it's not the easiest. I spend a lot of time at nighttime, so that's just how it kind of goes for now. Look, I'd like to have a nice studio, but this is a good series. I mean, I'm telling you straight up, if I wasn't making these videos and someone else was making these videos, I'd be watching all the series. I mean, I bring in some pretty solid content. I watch my videos a lot. Like, honestly, a lot of the reason why I make these videos is just so it's a library on information so I can go back to and I can be like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. And then I just kind of like, I go through the whole cannabis industry and I extrapolate inefficiencies, things that aren't going right. But anyways, in this series, this is all about Aurora cannabis with CAM-BATTLEY. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about in this video. Buy or sell after you did your own research, due diligence, and you like the investments you are pursuing. So yeah, or speak to a financial advisor. Okay, so the dark side, baby. Let's do this series. All right, guys and girls. Yeah, there's actually I do my analytics. I check that analytics, and I really don't have any women that really watch my show. It says, but I have had like some women comment. I remember there was like an Anita. I remember her. She was a long time in a video, and then Samantha Barton and some others, but I'm not certain if they're females or males with their names, and you can never really tell. And I don't really like to, you know. But anyways, a lot of the analytics also says it's also there's more USA viewers coming onto my channel, so that's cool. It shows that the excitement in the USA sector is absolutely heightening. And then I have a few views from Germany, so that's another interesting. But anyways, I'm gonna get into this video. We're gonna talk about CAM-BATTLEY. CAM-BATTLEY. Okay, so CAM-BATTLEY, people think he's the god of the cannabis industry. I'm here to tell you he's not. Yeah, he's not. He's not the god. Did he grow all the weed that you smoked if you really like your San Rafael products from Med Relief or the Aurora Blue Dream or anything like that? Did he make them? Did he? Question mark. I'm asking you. I don't think so. The master growers grew it. Med Relief has the best products pretty much. They're selling a lot in Canada. Obviously they compete with Broken Coast as far as the best market share, I think, for better products probably. But Aurora and Med Relief sell really good in BC. But regardless, this is about CAM-BATTLEY, so I'm going to stick to the vision. It's basically, okay, CAM-BATTLEY, he doesn't grow, he doesn't, I mean, he's a spokesperson, and he speaks with, like, in the big media, and in conferences and conference calls, board meetings and stuff, he's there. But as far as really, like, doing the day-to-day business, he's not the guy. So I don't believe. I'm sure there's like head of operations that's really doing the actual work. So to think that he's such a god, I'm sorry, he's not really. He's a good speaker and all that, but he overpromised and underdelivered. So yeah, I'm sorry, CAM-BATTLEY, but you're going in the dumpster. I mean, maybe not the dumpster. I mean, I'm gonna get some dislikes from that comment, but look, I don't really care. I'm here to be blunt. I'm here to share the truth. Want to be known as someone who's honest and it just spits the truth. I mean, whether it's likable or dislikable, that's just how I'm trying to run my channel. I know it's gonna piss off some people, but that's just the reality of the world. So he, you know, I don't really. He's basically the Bruce Lynn of Aurora, and they really didn't do anything to add a net income. So when you look at the net income, why I got a video that's launching soon. I've made it a few days ago, but I haven't launched it because I'm just waiting for the perfect time, and I think I'm probably gonna launch it tomorrow because why not? Bruce Linton and CAM-BATTLEY are gone, so it's about what I would do if I was the CEO of these companies. So I mean, basically that's what I would do. And you know, in the video I talk about the different strategies, and yeah, I kind of take shots at some of these guys, but hey, that's life. You get in the big seat, you gotta take some shots, and that's just reality. So the reality is, I don't think it really affects the company. You know, will the stock sell off on Monday? Probably, but I mean, if they're selling a lot of edibles and all this stuff in BC and you know, across eastern provinces, and then soon to be in Ontario, Alberta, and Quebec, then I mean, the revenues are gonna get good. But what I don't like about the Aurora Cannabis Company is their SG&A is too high, and you know, until they get their SG&A correlated to how the business is running, they aren't gonna be. I'm not gonna praise them. I'm sorry, but I would much rather have MetaPharm Labs or VALENS-GROWORKS in my portfolio than to have Aurora Cannabis. For that reason, I don't like high SG&A. I also don't like that these CEOs and management are getting $9 million in compensation per year and they aren't making a net income. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, I'm telling you. $10 million to all these execs, and you guys can't create a profit, but you promise all your investors that you're going to make a profit? That's bullshit. Bullshit. So, look, this is the insider crony capitalism, and I don't like it. So, in the future, if Aurora Cannabis wants to be a domino, wants to be a kingpin in the industry, they need to correct their SG&A. That's just the reality of it. And they have to boost their revenues, which they're going to do. 2020 should be a very good year for Aurora as far as revenues go. But the question mark is, what is their SG&A going to be? Because if their SG&A is way too expensive, they are not going to make a profit any quarter in 2020. Anybody that thinks otherwise doesn't do the math. Anybody that thinks otherwise doesn't do the math. Okay, based on my math, they pretty much need to do about $800 million in revenues to just be neutral. Neutral. No net income, zero. $800 million. But if they tighten up their in their expenses, and they cut like $100 to $150 million in expenses because they'd be spending way too much money on shit, then they would be able to fucking get a net income. But that is why CAM-BATTLEY is gone, and you know, the new CEO needs to be tighter, wiser, smarter, and run to net income and get that EBITDA. And I'd like to see this new CEO not talk it, walk it. Anyways, that's my words of wisdom to the new CEO. My feelings on Aurora Cannabis, the legitness. This is the dark side. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like, share the video, leave a comment down below. This is just my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm going to get a lot of kickback. I don't care. I have to speak the truth. This is the dark side compound interest stock guy giving you the raw. Peace. I'm out.